And we just wanted to share. Okay. Wow, mess
up
your
already.
name? I didn't mess it up. Hi, I'm Lilith.
And Arman.
And we just wanted to share our experience with you guys about our wedding, and in particular the photography section of it. So planning a wedding is hard, it is stressful, it is not a small feat because there's so many moving parts. So after we got engaged and we picked the venue and a couple of the big details, the most important thing was, of course, the photographer. So I had seen a lot of photos and videos. You know, it was a lot of beautiful shots, but what I noticed was a lot of dramatic, kind of serious poses, a little bit cold for me. And for us, what was really important is we wanted that day to look natural. We wanted to look like our happy selves. We didn't look like we were posing quite as much. And the first time we actually met Sergey and his team was at my best friend's wedding. So I was watching him, and I was watching him and the rest of his team moving around, just capturing a lot of candid, beautiful, happy moments. And I thought, wow, okay, I like how this is moving along. So later on, when we saw that album at her house, we were like, wow, this is a really neat album. The photos looked so pretty, so beautiful, very artistic while still looking natural. And it seemed like he really captured their personalities and just made it look so much more graceful in the form of a still photograph.
Really happy with the result.
Yeah. Is that okay?
So in planning our wedding, we knew that there were a handful of vendors that we needed to approach. To me, the photographer, videographer was extremely important, because after it's all said and done, after everybody has a great time and has these memories to share for the rest of their lives, what remains in tangible form is these pictures and these memories that we want to reflect back on for many, many years and share with our friends and family. And we took that component very seriously. Yeah. We did a lot of research. We knew what we wanted, what our expectations were in having a large Armenian wedding, and want to be comfortable in, selecting a team that had experience working on, of course, Armenian weddings, like the time commitment that it takes, the morning and split, following all our traditions, the morning to evening, long hours, a lot of picture, video capture. So I wanted to make sure that we were working with a team who was familiar with that. And we're really happy in ultimately finding Sergey through recommendation from our friends. Again, doing research on our own, looking at his portfolio online, and then, meeting with him, speaking with him, learning a little bit more about his processes. And then finally, really happy with how everything ended up coming out. Yeah,
the whole process was really painless with Sergey. Met with him, we reviewed the package together. What was really helpful is the package not only included the album, but it included a pre-wedding photo shoot, which I cannot stress enough how important that was. So before the wedding, we went to a beautiful location of our choosing. Sergey gave us really nice direction because we're both a little bit awkward. We're not good at posing. So I think he helped us find that perfect balance between keeping it true to ourselves, keeping it creative, while taking his guidance and, just listening to to the advice that just makes the photos look prettier. That process was really important because we got to know him a little bit better and how he gives advice and how to take that. And also we learned more about ourselves and what we like, what we don't like. And that information later translated to a much smoother, easier, and basically more accurate photo capturing process during the wedding.
So before that time, all of our pictures were really close to each other, like this, just standing with a hand around. So all of our pictures look like this. But with Sergey, he gave us really great direction on that pre-engagement or the pre-wedding photo shoot day, and our pictures came out like we were dancing, we were really in synchrony together. So we're appreciative of that. Learned a lot about what we need to be doing for the wedding day as well. But that was a really valuable component of the package, and the
Absolutely.
experience that we had. We took those notes and used them during the wedding.
Yeah. So during the wedding, we just knew we could have fun. We knew it was going to be a little bit of muscle memory, and we knew Sergey would know exactly how to guide us if we were, steering in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
So after the wedding, a few weeks after everything was said and done, Sergey sent us all the main, the most beautiful pictures. So we got to work in selecting our favorites, and it was very difficult because he really took some really nice photos. So we got to work with Sergey very closely in how we wanted the photos arranged. So he gave us a lot of creative freedom while giving us really nice guidelines to follow.
Yeah.
So once
we got to see a template of what it was going to look like before it was printed.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. We got to make a couple more edits.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how we wanted the final product to look.
Sergey was so patient with me. I'm so sorry, Sergey. I changed everything like 9 times, but thank you for helping it make it be perfect with that. And it's honestly my favorite piece of furniture in our home. It's absolutely perfect. The quality of it is, it went above and beyond my expectations. And it just really, I feel like this album captured the essence, the joy of that day. And I couldn't have asked for more. Very happy with the album. And my parents are so thrilled. They, both our parents got their own copies. So that was awesome. So my best word of advice for future brides and grooms is preparation. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit stressful. So the best way to decrease your stress is to be prepared. And when it comes to the photo video aspect of your wedding, I think the best way to prepare is basically that pre-wedding photo shoot. So that's where you get all the nerves out, the jitters, the awkwardness. You know what looks good, what looks bad. So all the overthinking happens there. You get a bunch of really nice photos from there. And since you've had that practice during the day of the wedding, there's less nerves. You kind of know what to expect. And because of our pre-wedding shoot, I felt very much at ease. I knew we were in good hands, and I just had fun. So if you know what to expect, you can have fun. And when you're having fun, that shows in your face, and it makes your photos look that much prettier. So don't leave it to the last minute. It's a great idea to do that just because you get to know your photographer. Photographer knows what you like.
Yeah.
And day of, everything's going to be easy peasy.
Sure. Yeah. Also, map out your timeline, share that with the photographer so that they know what to expect on the day of, especially having a wedding with loads of traditions, have them know in advance what to expect.
Yeah.
And then, like Lilith said, just have a good time. It's going to come out great.
Yeah.
Just those emotions are going to be captured. So just enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah.